All right. It is a new day, new podcast episode, a new, now beautiful morning. The sun is shining. You can see it on my face. Feels great. Uh, when I woke up at like 5:30, it was dark and cloudy outside, and it was a little bit rainy. Even it was not looking like the best day, but little did I know, it would turn around pretty quickly. What time is it now? About 10:30. Only took a few hours, and I think it's going to be sunny and warm the rest of the day, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I basically wanted to do this episode because I was, I woke up and I was feeling a little bit lost. Like, I woke up first thing, and I knew I wanted to play GTA, because for some reason my body has been craving driving the fucking GTR, like the Skyline in that, because of how good it feels with the game and making money and all that, and the dopamine that comes along with that, doing the daily wheel spin and all that. Like, I'm pretty far into it. I started at the start of COVID, this character that I'm playing right now, and I got him up to like I think he's damn near getting close to 300, like 270, 280 something for level. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I can play it for a bit, but then my body tells me, like, okay, what should you be doing instead? Could I be podcasting? Could I be doing music, chores, especially doing dishes? Could I be streaming? I want to stream more, practice performance so I can go busk and make some money. I think that would be pretty fun, honestly. I'm scared. I'm a little nervous. But yeah, I woke up, I knew I wanted to play GTA. Played that for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I think. And then I got bored. And then I was kind of lost. I didn't really know what to do with myself. And it's a weird feeling. I don't usually feel like that. I usually have an idea of what I want to do, and if I don't, I can kind of rack my brain and go, okay, well, I know there's a few things I could get done, like chores, like XYZ, etc., whatever it is. But then I figure out, okay, what is the best use of my time? Is it to do chores? Is it that I've done some chores today and I'm feeling tired, so I want to sit down or make some content, whatever? It's like, I don't know. I don't usually feel lost for what to do, right? So I waited for, what is it? No, I spent some time on Instagram, started looking at some music and my content, how I can fix it up, make it better kind of thing. And then Jewel got up, and now she's just gone to school. And then, bless her heart, she's going to come meet me at my therapy appointment, because I didn't go to my last one because I got too much anxiety, ironically enough. Now that's what that's supposed to help with and all that good stuff. But fuck, sometimes taking the bus just, it can be a lot, and it if there's too many people, I get claustrophobic and just nervous, and not like, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of too many people around me. I like my space, personal space. I'm all good having conversation with people, but most of the time people are so in their own bubble, in their own world, they don't even want to talk to people, you know what I mean? And that could just be my misconception about people, but it's kind of also my experience, what I've realized over time from talking to people. It's like very few people really want to go out of their way to just have conversations with random people. And I try, when I go out now, especially since working at the gas station and wherever else, I've learned, like, okay, the cashier that doesn't really talk to people or have that much conversation, like, let's try and have a little conversation, or at least slide a few bars in, like, slide a few lines in, like, oh, has it been busy for you? How are you doing today? Like, how's it been? How are you as a person? Not just like, oh, thanks for the fast food, or thanks for, like, I went to the Salvation Army recently. Oh, thanks for checking me out, but, like, making the payment, you know what I mean? Not hitting on me kind of thing. Thank you for checking me out. And what were you? Yeah, I'm talking about if you don't do it. But when I went to the Salvation Army, I talked to the older lady there, and she looked at one of the National Geographic magazines that I grabbed, and she looked at it and she said, "It's crazy how nostalgia, like, comes up in the or no, sorry, that's what I said." She said, "Wow, it's crazy how you remember some of these books so vividly or so perfectly." And she's like, "Oh yeah, this one I remember like front to back or something." I said, "Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like nostalgia is crazy how it pops up in the weirdest ways or places where you never expect it to come from, kind of thing." And you're like, "Oh yeah, I remember that perfectly." And then what's it? I moved out of the way to let the guy behind me buy his thing, whatever it was. I forget what it was. And he asked like, "Oh, is there senior discount on Wednesday?" And she said, "No, unfortunately, it's just this day." And I looked over at him. I said, "Hey, it's Wednesday somewhere, right?" Because it was Tuesday, so technically, I think it would be Wednesday in Australia or something like that. But it was a good joke. It was kind of intellectual and on a higher level kind of thing. But he laughed, and she said, "Yeah, no, sorry, only on Wednesday." Uh, and then he left, and then as I was leaving, I said, "I hope you have a good day." And she said, "Thank you, you too. Take care." And thank you, you too. But it's. I feel like that's the type of thing that makes a difference, right? That's the kind of thing that like helps us reconnect with each other and like break the ice, break the stereotype, break the mold, like be different, break the fucking box. Because most of the time that shit's just cardboard. They paint that shit to look like bricks to make you think that you're trapped in a fucking brick wall, box, prison, house of cards. I'm doing the fucking thing again where I'm going crazy on here. But, yeah, it's... Bro, break through it like it's cardboard. Even if it is brick, find a way to fucking cut through it. You know what I mean? If y'all seen Prison Break, you know. I forget what he used. Didn't he use like the plastic knives or whatever from the cafeteria to cut through the brick, and then he got up in the wall and this is pretty early on in the series too. Like this is in the first season, so if y'all haven't watched the thing, y'all will see it. It's either that I'm thinking of, or I was watching a true crime thing where that's what the guy did. So it might not even be the case that that's what he did. But, you put someone in a box, if they're smart enough, they'll break out somehow, some way, And maybe it's not even like using brute force, cutting through bricks or fences or walls, whatever it is. Like, maybe it's just talking to the right people, building a good relationship with someone that can, or like before or after going to prison, that can help you out and you figure it out. But it's like, man, people do not want to fucking work together or unite unless it's like the team mentality and all these people like, oh yeah, us versus them, or all this shit. It's like, man, let's work together and actually try and make some great shit instead of just fucking each other over. But you know what's so shit about it? It's the few bad apples that are fucking over the whole crop. You know what I mean? It's these ones. It's literally, I seen, I saw on Instagram, somebody posted, psychopath and a philanthropist is like a philanthropath or some shit like that. But it's like psychopaths that are masking or disguising as philanthropists, right? And I think it sums up a lot of people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, like a lot of celebrities or businessmen, tops of the whatever, but literal psychopaths that don't give a fuck about other people. I'm sure literally a lot of politicians are psychopaths, and they either don't know it or they do know it, and they like use that to their advantage to not care about people. You know what I mean? Because in my mind, it would be a lot easier to do that job in the state of disarray that governance is now, if you didn't care about people. You just like you don't have emotions and you just go, yeah, I'm gonna make my money off the backs of these poor saps, and then move to what's it, Cancun, I think, or one of those islands you can't get deported from, kind of thing. You know what I mean. But I'm sure that's what we're gonna see happen with a lot of this Trudeau government, and we've seen it happen before and time again. Lots of business people. I'm sure the music label execs in Diddy's case are gonna be retiring to islands, because you're already seeing a lot of them step down. They're thinking, oh shit, I made enough money, now I'm about to get outed. Let me dip before it's too late, and before I'm wrapped up in whatever fucking case or trial it is, probably. Because I doubt they're just talking to each other behind the scenes like, okay, the diddler's gonna go down first, and then it's everybody else step down one at a time. Sorry, I see I'm peeking the mic a little bit. That's my bad. But let me close this quick. Yeah, man. I was saying to a homie, like, I don't want to put too much time and energy into these thoughts, because I think it is more like distractions than anything, and it's not what we should be focusing on as people, as the lower class. Sorry, I'm really peeking my mic today. I guess I'm close to it, speaking loud. But we shouldn't be focusing on that as people. But I was telling a homie, like, Diddy and Epstein are basically the same type of person. The politics and the music industry are basically the same types of industry, more or less, you know. And then, what is it? You see a lot of human trafficking, drug trafficking, arms dealing, because I guess now Diddy, they found out he was involved with like the New York Police Department, and they were on his payroll too. So it's like, man, like, nothing's new under the sun. Shit doesn't change. But it's crazy. Like, I see it time and time again. But people are starting to wake up now, and I've heard a lot of people say, oh, so much makes sense, and people were trying to tell us. Kanye was trying to say stuff, and Diddy was trying to say stuff, Jesus Christ. Kanye was trying to say stuff about Diddy. Alex Jones has been trying to say stuff. What's her name? Jaguar, I think. Jaguar has been saying stuff for a while. Like, so many people you hear time and time again have been saying the truth. Even Justin Bieber has that song, like he's sorry, but no, like, he's hurting, but no one's listening, and he can't go back or change what he did in the past, and he's sorry, whatever. It's not like, is it too late now to say sorry, which is another one that, you know, it's all connected, and it's all fucked up. But that's why I'm trying to push the message of unity and coming together. And I know I started this episode saying I was kind of lost and I didn't really know my thought process, but I know what I'm trying to say when I make these videos. I'm trying to push the same shit I always push, that let's come together and realize our commonalities more than our differences. But there are people who are always going to try and monetize and make money off the sick people, off the weak people, off the people who just want to fight each other, and who think about the team mentality and not realizing we're all together in this shit, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just sad, but I have to keep saying it time and time again, over and over again, until people realize, until they smarten up and start to realize, like, oh shit, the Diddy thing, kind of like the Epstein thing, kind of like every other fucking thing, man. Even chemtrails. I used to not believe in chemtrails. I was like, no way, they would just be spraying us with these fucking heavy metals and chemicals, whatever. And now there are states in America, and I think in Canada too, that are banning not only geoengineering, but chemtrails too, and just openly admitting that they are a real thing, and they've been spraying chemicals. I have a video saved time ago, and I think I've saved it multiple times now in the theories folder on Instagram. But it's a guy walking around a plane in a warehouse, in a hangar probably. And he goes and he shows the tanks, by the fuel tanks. And it has a label on it that says chemtrails, and then the name of the chemical that they're spraying. And he's saying, yeah, this shit's so deadly, like, you can't turn on the sprayers of the chemicals unless the engines are going and you're at a certain altitude, whatever, because it'll just kill you dead right there. And it's like, holy shit. He goes on talking about how they get paid $1,000 for every certain amount that they spray, like probably I don't think it's a gallon, maybe 100 gallons, 10 gallons or 100 gallons. They get $1,000, but or maybe it was 10,000 for 100 gallons or some shit like that. But it was some stupid number where it's like, oh yeah, these guys are probably going up flying their fucking private owned aircrafts 2-3 hours a day. I don't know how long it would take to spray, but they're spraying enough that they're making like 20-30 grand however long, and then they're like, yeah, that's good, and then they stop for a bit, and then they can go back up and make more. Like, bro, when you have programs incentivizing pilots to spray the chemicals, why would they not? Because then they're making money off the backs of the people they're fucking over, and they're fucking themselves over, because if they go up and spray the chemicals, and then they come down and land the plane, guess where the fucking chemicals are coming, man? Cheeses me. Absolutely cheeses me. But, like I titled the last podcast, what is it? Wait a sec. I gotta check something quick. This is poor manners of me to check during the podcast, while I'm recording it. And what am I... Yeah, okay, so, yeah, sorry. Like I named the last episode of the Shootin Gallery podcast, 2 episodes ago now, because there's going to be the 18th after the 17th, which I just posted, and then this is going to be the 19th. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind. But that's what I named the fucking title of the podcast, like, losing my mind or going crazy, seeing through the illusions, because it drives me crazy that I see it, but other people don't. It's the exact same thing with, like, if we as a modern society went to a small island with a native tribe on it that's, like, hasn't seen people in hundreds or thousands of years, whatever, and they're like, who the fuck are you? What the hell is that? Looking at the boats or a helicopter or a plane, whatever the fuck, like, they'd be tripping out. But then think about that back in the day, going like, oh, we see all these, like, futuristic spacecrafts, like aliens, whatever, coming down, and they're in paintings and in the Bible and all these, like, Native American stories. It's like, does that not just make us think that they're future beings coming back in time somehow? Like, you know what I mean? Time travel exists. If they have it in the future, you can go far enough in the future to get it good enough to where you can go back in time. Unless, but I don't think so, it's a case of you can only go forward but you can't go back. But I think that would be bullshit, because if you can't go forward, you should be able to go back, just based on the fucking, however the principle works. It's like a fucking, you know, as above so below, you know, one as the other, the one has an opposite to it, yin and a yang kind of thing, you know. So I don't know, I feel like I'm fucking nutty, but then sometimes I feel like my brainwaves are fucking up here, and other motherfuckers I'm talking to are, like, down here. You know what I mean? So, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I say. That being said, I got a little toke packed up here. Let's rip together. Smoke a beautiful plant put on this planet to grow, and literally a blessing from the planet, Mother Nature, you could say. God itself, you could say. The devil, you could say, but it's all the same fucking shit. Just like we are it, like it is us. But let's share this fucking blessing gifted to us from, technically you could say gifted to us from the stars, whether it's literally a fucking, they brought the seed from a planet, whatever, or the fact that they say Earth was created by asteroids colliding, and then the moon was a leftover chunk of that caught the gravity and circulated whatever. Literally from the stars to the bong to the brain, from the Earth to the bowl to the melon to the fucking air again, back to the Earth. That's how it goes, man. But yeah, cheers to the family. If you're not session, you best be blessed. And don't forget a sploof. Just take a little cardboard, wrap that beige up, throw some dryer sheets in there, and you're good to go. And then you get less of the smell, and then you blow it through the fan, through the window, and it's fucking gone, man. It's fucking gone, man. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm like loosening up on the pods, and I'm like, being a little bit more unhinged. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It might come back and haunt me one day, but hey, fuck, if people make memes about it and it kind of helps the growth of whatever, hey, it is what it is. That's life, right? This is just me being me for you, but you are also me, us being us together when I'm being you, when the this, that, and the when you have a dream, I have a dream. Holy fuck, I went Joe Biden for a second. Cheers to the motherfucking family, man. Love y'all. Joe Byron, take me out to dinner. Hey, yo. Fuck's sakes, I really am getting unhinged. I was gonna say, if I wasn't scared of motherfuckers taking pictures of feet pics, whatever, I would have made a joke about if you see these dogs in your front lawn and put my feet up, but I ain't gonna risk that. I got the dogs out breathing right now, but they are not on nobody's front lawn, god damn it. They are chilling inside like well-behaved pups. I think that might have sounded worse, but what are you gonna do about it? Ugh. Stale smoke. Man, the tobacco already tastes like shit. I just heard somebody click the door out my hallway. That's why I'm whispering now. I'm doing a little bit of ASMR, but fuck me, man. The tobacco already tastes like shit, but then stale smoke with it. Ugh. Grody to the max. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting. Looking for hairs. But yeah, man. If y'all watch these and you appreciate what I'm doing, just being myself, trying to speak my truth, as a white male, as the white male that I am, not trying to fucking, oh god, that's gonna get taken so out of context. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just being me. I'm just a fucking human being. We're all made of water. We all bleed the same color. You can take whatever out of context, but shit, this is who I am. And if people really wanted to get to know me, they would know who I am, or have an idea and think that they would know who I am. You know what I mean? And that's all it comes down to. If you think you know someone, it's just your idea of someone. You know what I mean? It's not actually who they are. Because at the end of the day, someone could lie to you. They could lie right to your face, act like a homie, act like whoever, and just not be that. You know what I mean? The world is a crazy place. I don't know about cruel necessarily, but shit gets crazy, man. Shit gets crazy. And it's all us, it's all people doing it. Like, Well, I guess the world's kind of crazy by itself. Like volcanoes, that shit's kind of crazy. Tornadoes, pretty crazy. Tsunamis, fucking crazy. But like people are just kind of crazy, you know. Building nukes, kind of crazy, you know. Building bunkers for the nukes, makes sense. Still kind of crazy, but it makes sense, you know. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? There's some volcanoes that could do as much damage as fucking nukes. Like, what's it? Yellowknife, I think is the big world-ending one they're all scared of. But you know, hey, if we're gonna go one way or another. So, you know, might as well live it up while we're here, because you only live once in this body. You know what I mean? I feel like people live more than once, or like the energy's all the same and we're just taking different forms. But, you know, you only live once in your body. You know? I mean, honestly, that being said, that is kind of a good place to leave it for now. A little bit of a shorter one. I gotta get some food in me and then get ready to go, because I gotta go to therapy, and I'm gonna walk it, because my fucking bus pass ran out and I got no money to get a new one. But, you know, weather's nice. I'll get some exercise, some fresh air. Can't complain. I'll bring some water and a coffee. We'll be mint, man. But yeah, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Shootin Gallery podcast. If you rock with this, you know, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. I got a playlist of all the episodes. It keeps getting them put in there. Like, I put them in automatically every time I upload. What else? And then, yeah, subscribing helps us out. You can check the kick out, because there's still some VODs. And I'll check this out, actually, because I was talking about it briefly. Do it quick before the end of the episode. I got this vintage TV just off the side of the road while I was walking to the thrift store. I came back and picked it up. Took the guts out of it yesterday on stream, so you can see the VOD still on kick. But check this out. Hi, baby beans. I got some felt that I can put in there. It's got like a sticky back to it. But check that out, man. How sick is that? So I took the guts out, the big screen, probably with the bulb in it. Light bulb. Got a motherboard still. Might take that apart for some copper, maybe some gold in there. You know, not a lot obviously, but it'd be something. And then hopefully turn that into some decor for the back of the streams and for the podcast, because I can turn the camera more. I also picked up, actually you can see it right there, picked up a new lamp, because we've been needing some light in the living room. Here, I'll go this way. We got no lamp in the living room, or the ceiling light, I guess, but there's one in the dining room, the kitchen, and the hallway, but not right there. So got a lamp. Was pretty cheap, so that's good, because I barely got any money. And then, yeah, I gotta pay rent soon. So if you want to check out the kick, check out the VODs, the clips, and hit follow. That would help us on the road to subscriptions there. And yeah, I got my other social media linked in the description of this video. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning into this one. Stay safe. Good luck. Peace.